Chapter 2 of the Ontario Reader's Third Book by the Ontario Ministry of Education. Read for LibriVox.org. Chapter 2 Fortune and the Beggar. One day a rattled beggar was creeping along from house to house. He carried an old wallet in his hand, and was asking at every door for a few cents to buy something to eat. As he was grumbling at his lot, he kept wondering why it was that folks who had so much money were never satisfied, but were always wanting more. "Here," he said, "is the master of this house. I know him well. He was always a good business man, and he made himself wondrously rich a long time ago. Had he been wise, he would have stopped then. He would have turned over his business to someone else, and then he could have spent the rest of his life in ease. But what did he do instead? He built ships and sent them to sea to trade with foreign lands. He thought he would get mountains of gold. But there were great storms on the water, his ships were wrecked, and his riches were swallowed up by the waves. Now all his hopes lie at the bottom of the sea, and his great wealth has vanished." There are many such cases. Men never seem to be satisfied unless they gain the whole world. As for me, if I had only enough to eat and to wear, I would not want anything more. Just at that moment Fortune came down the street. She saw the beggar and stopped him. She said to him, "Listen, I have long wished to help you. Hold your wallet, and I will pour this gold into it, but only on this condition. All that falls into the wallet shall be pure gold, but every piece that falls upon the ground shall become dust. Do you understand?" "Oh, yes, I understand," said the beggar. "Then have a care," said Fortune. "Your wallet is old, so do not load it too heavily." The beggar was so glad that he could hardly wait. He quickly opened his wallet, and a stream of yellow dollars poured into it. The wallet grew heavy. "Is that enough?" asked Fortune. "Not yet." "Isn't it cracking?" "Never fear." The beggar's hands began to tremble. Ah, if the golden stream would only pour for ever! "You are the richest man in the world now." "Just a little more. Just add a handful or two." "There, it's full. The wallet will burst." "But it will hold a little. Just a little more." Another piece was added, and the wallet split. The treasure fell upon the ground and was turned to dust. Fortune had vanished. The beggar now had nothing but his empty wallet, and it was torn from top to bottom. He was as poor as before. Ivan Kurloff. End of Chapter 2. This recording is in the public domain.